Good morning. Heading down to the Richmond train station to go catch the train into London. We're going to go eat at Selfridges for lunch and then go check out several of the Christmas markets around London. Already a busy morning this morning, and maybe make it over to the Tower of London, and then I think the England-France game is on today, so might stop by a pub if we can even get in and check out what's going on there. Okay, we actually made it on the Southwest Rail train. This is a little faster. We just hopped on the first train that was over there at Richmond Station, hoping it was going the right way. Actually, we did look, it was going to Waterloo. We're at Barnes. All right, off the train at London Waterloo. Spent a lot of time at this train station, going in and out of London. I like it. It is pretty nice riding the train around London area. It's like anymore, I mean, all you need is your credit card or some contactless form of payment like Apple Pay, and you just hit it on the pad and go right in where you want to go. It's about as easy as it's ever been to get around London. Okay, you really have to walk around the whole station from one side to the other to find out what tube line you're going on, but we found it. It stares down. And one thing Americans always miss is that you, on the escalators, you stand on the right so people can walk around you on the left. So just remember that. Stand on the right if you're just standing, walk down the left side. Okay, so one thing when you're taking the tube, you want to look at the direction will be whatever stop is at the end of the line. So you want to make sure your stop is in between. So for example, we're going to be, we're at Waterloo Station and we're heading over to Bond Street, which is 2 stops away, and we're going towards Stanmore. So it'll be listed as Stanmore on the board. There's also some intermediate stop ones too, where we can actually take the Wembley Park line also. So that board showed we had 1 minute for the Wembley Park in. Now that's not the end of the line, but it's in the direction we want to go. And so Bond Street is in between where we are and the direction that we're going. So just keep that in mind when you're figuring out which direction you're going. You're packed on this train too.
We are very close.
All right, welcome to London. Okay, even though you go on the left most of the time to go up and down the tube, and you drive on the left, when you're walking on the street, I mean, you would think it would be on the left, but it's just freaking haphazard, like every which way people just running right and left and center and all that. It's like a confusing mass of which direction you go. Okay, first stop of the day, Harry Selfridges store.
Yay!
You can go in there and eat at the Brasserie of Lights. Ooh, that's nice. There's the famous windows of Selfridge. I think the theme is seasons feasting this time. We're going to check out a couple windows before we get in. What is this? Chocolate trays. Ooh. Brussels sprouts. Ooh, yuck. The main event. It's the turkey. Yeah. Gotta go through the. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is funny. We're looking for the Brasserie of Light cafe. And I've asked 2 people who work here, and they have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, found it. Yeah, perfect. Hello. Lovely restaurant. Enjoying this. All right, and we did find it. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Cool mirror behind us reflecting all the lights in here. They've got lights that shine on all these sparkling fixtures. It's like super posh silver service. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's the Stilton salad there. It looks really yummy. And it tastes delicious with very strong blue cheese. It's delicious. It looks yummy. What is that? The roast duck.
Yeah.
Here's the eggs Benedict. Even the bathrooms in the Brasserie of Light just like are glowing mirror crystal. Okay, that was super fun. Fancy Brasserie of Light. Good food. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna go walk around Selfridges now. Yes. There it is, the Christmas store. That's like an indoor skate bowl. It's actually called the bowl here. You can go skateboard in there. Harry Selfridge, look at what your store has become. It's like huge and crowded and massive, and tons of Londoners are in here. Okay, that was Selfridges, I think built in like the 1910s or 20s, and it's a major department store now. That was fun grabbing lunch at the Brasserie of Lights and doing a little shopping. Okay, we made it on the bus again, heading over to Leicester Square Christmas Market, and we're on the bus. One advantage of the bus is you get to see out. So the tube, you're kind of stuck in the tunnels the whole time. But if you're on the bus, you get the free tours of London. Yes, that's pretty. More protests. Piccadilly Circus. Woo, it is a busy day in London, but we made it to our Christmas in Leicester Square. All right, we're in line for our classic Glühwein. Ready to get some Glühwein? Yeah. Yummy. Okay, at Leicester Square, they have the Cirque show that goes on here. So the theater on the side here. The queue for the Glühwein is like 300 people long, so I think we're gonna pass and just go down to the next Christmas market. That was fun. Too crowded, so not as fun, but it was Christmassy. Okay, we found some Harry Potter London. Here's a Hedwig in the window. I think this street, it's like St. Martin's Alley or something like that, is where a lot of Diagon Alley is modeled after, with all these rounded windows. Okay, now we're going to try out Covent Garden Christmas Market. Covent Garden's a market most of the time. There's lots of fun stuff to do there, but they get it all decorated for Christmas. So heading down that way. They usually have street performers right out here too, like right in the center there. Yeah, me too. Okay, we got our mulled wine. That was yummy. It's steaming. Easier. We paid a little more, but we're first in line. Okay, hit it. There you go. Perfect. It's snowing soap bubbles. Woo. It's crazy. There's all these little ways to find your way around, but it is just packed out in here. That is cool. Yeah.
Love that.
Okay, well that was Covent Garden Christmas Fair. It's really pretty. I mean, it's lots here, tons of people here, but I would give it a B because we were able to get our drink, but it was a little, and we even shopped a little bit, so not too bad. Down by the Strand here where all the theaters are. Here's a Somerset House skating rink. Yeah, it is. That's really pretty. Skate. Okay, we did it. We made it to the Tower of London. There it is, right there. Okay, there's a cool look at the Tower of London. There's a shard in the background in the sun. There we go. Okay, we're gonna head straight to the Crown Jewels, which are in that building. The Crown Jewels are in that door right there, but we can't have cameras in there, so I'm gonna have no pictures. So going on video silence. Okay, we were able to sneak out with this. Nobody saw us. And actually, what was the diamond's not the Star of India anymore, or maybe it was never. It's the Kohinoor is there now, which is like 106 carats, which is pretty big. Cool stuff. Getting into the Tower of London was pretty easy with the Historic Royal Palace's membership, but we did get one good tip, and that was sometimes it gets real full on the weekends, so you should still make a booking for a ticket, even though it'll be free with your membership. So you'll log in and then get your tickets that way, and that'll guarantee you have a slot for that day. All right, that was a neat experience. There are ravens over there. So the saying goes that is when the ravens leave London, that's when London will fall. So they keep ravens here at the tower. Okay, a lot of people think this is London Bridge right here, but it's Tower Bridge. The bridge near the towers, and I think it was built in the 1800s maybe, and made to look like it's older than it is. And it was originally maybe a drawbridge. Probably still is a drawbridge. That's where we're heading, right there to the London City Christmas Market. Tower Bridge, Tower of London. Here, you can see the Tower of London back that window, and we're in the Glühwein wine line. Thanks! Cameron, you know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
I'd like a mulled cider and a mulled wine by Tower Bridge. What do you think of that?
Your wish is granted.
Merry Christmas. Okay, so this is, I think it's London City Bridge or something like that, market. This one gets a thumbs up. It's less crowded. Might be because it's a little later. It's a lot easier to get drinks. It's got a lot more area to kind of roam. I mean, you got these huge wide paths. It's right on the river, and the view's fantastic. I mean, unbelievably good.
It's a lot of food.
A lot of food.
Lines for food. I don't see much shopping.
Yeah, there's not craft stuff. There's like mostly food stuff here. But it's still, I mean, I like to eat.
I do too.
Okay, this is like a Yorkshire pudding wrap. So you get all the yummy stuff in a Yorkshire pudding wrapper. Okay, we kind of got funneled down with the path truck, but made it through a little narrow area, and there's more gifts here, not just food now. This just stretches on and on and on forever. There's the HMS Belfast right behind us. Okay, this just keeps on going. We went down the Queen's Walk, past the Hayes Market, and there's even more stuff. Look at this. Okay, behind there, back there is the real London Bridge. At least that's what that sign says. I think the other London Bridge is in Arizona now.
Like Havasu City.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is the Borough Market. This is like number 8 on the top Christmas markets around London. So we got our mulled wine again, and we just no one in line. And maybe it was because the England-France soccer match, football match, sorry, is about to be on. But that gets us, this ranks us higher because it was so easy to get mulled wine.
And it's classy.
And it is classier, look at this. And it's like under this big bridge where all the trains go through. Cheese. Yeah, this market looks like it's more of either the high-end stores of people who made things themselves with the cheese versus some of the other markets that's kind of have the same stuff from like the same manufacturers. And the blue cheese there, it's really yummy.
Dad loved them.
Okay, I gotta say the Borough Market is fantastic. It's like a real market dressed up for Christmas. And so there's all sorts of varied things here. It's really a large variety of like fruits and vegetables and fish and cheese and wine and just everything you'd want. And it's spread out enough where you can still get into your stall. So a little lobster. That is some crazy fish. Oh, is it? Okay, we're near some pubs and they're going crazy inside there. We know that Morocco is playing Portugal, so we're not sure what happened, but we'll find out a little later. Yuck. Morocco beat Portugal, so we got a bunch of Moroccan flags jumping up and down and got a handshake from a very happy vendor. Next. Can they do it? We'll find out soon. All right, Saturday night on the tube and this place is packed out.
Beer line, no service for drinks and treats.
This train was so full. And all these people are trying to get on. Okay, we were definitely crammed in like sardines there. That was crazy. Woo! Full. Look at all these people. Okay, we jumped off the train at Waterloo and now we are at the Southbank Christmas market. You can go check this out. Southbank Centre, I think is what it's called. There's already some stuff here. So let's find the putties. Into the Southbank Centre. Ah, look at that. Nice. There we go. There's the London Eye right there. All the food. Okay, that was the Southbank Centre, and
Stuff to drink.
yeah, things to drink, easy to get drinks, so that gets a little plus there. But then there was lots of food and a variety, but really not a lot there. I mean, it was just, I would say that is not the number one Christmas market. I'd say the number one is the Borough Market. I would go back to. Yeah, we had the most fun out there, and maybe it's just because we're old and like the market type things. You can buy whatever you want, but
We like food.
but we like the food, we like the variety, we like the people. It was like a bustling market, and it was probably the most fun. Yeah. Okay, we are back on the train down to Richmond, and we tried out of the 5 Christmas markets in London. So Borough Market number 1. Number 2 in London, I would say, is the London City Bridge Market. It's pretty nice. And maybe tied with that for number 2 was Kingston. Kingston was pretty nice, but it's a little bit outside of London. And then the all the rest, I would say, were super crowded. So that was Southbank Centre and Covent Garden, and also Leicester Square were all like super crowded, not that great. Maybe Covent Garden was slightly better than the rest, but nothing that just would have to go back to unless maybe it was on a weekday or something. So a little bit later this week we'll be trying out the Christmas market in Winchester and see how that compares to. But that's definitely a pretty good ride from London, so not a London Christmas market. Anyway, fun time. I feel like Christmas. It's fun. There's a lot of people in our pub. Everybody's watching the England-France game.